Jools Dante, we are here to talk about the fact that you're re-releasing your debut album, Taking on the World, to celebrate its 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Old.
In fact, it's 25 years since the first album we made and signed to A&M Records, and it's really sentimental to talk about it. In Glasgow, way back then, we were like many other bands trying to achieve a record deal, and which was very difficult. But the fact that we did get a deal and we went on to make the album, it's kind of, it's really sentimental, and it's like 25 years later, we thought it'd be a good time to come out and talk about a new album. And
take us back to when you formed the band then, back when you were getting everybody together. What was your aspirations? What did you hope to achieve from it?
Putting the band together it was always me, and obviously the original singer Matt Rankin were kind of the main guys in the band and stuff like that, and some guys fell away and some guys, sort of stayed with us and stuff up until the recording, and then but like anything else, it's like if you believe in it, you want to really achieve something, you're desperate to get a record deal and to make music, hasn't been famous or popular or whatever, you don't kind of really think about that. It's the fact that you got a record deal and the fact that you got a chance to make a record, then obviously it's the public out there who make their mind up whether the band's good or, people come and see it, people review it, but it was just great to achieve, and when we talk about the album, when we talk about Taking on the World, you get all these kind of memories flooding back that that what we done along the road, along the way.
So Dante, you were really young when you started off in the band. What was that like then?
It was surreal. I can always remember the time when Jools had actually asked me, there was a couple of bass guitar parts that the previous bass player that they had at the time was finding it a wee bit difficult to play, and I was only 16, and I remember him showing me in the house. I was like, "Can you play this part?" And I would, okay, and I'd play the part, and could you see him looking at me like that? Okay, do you know this song? He goes, "Oh, I've heard you playing it. Could you play that?" And what were you getting at, Jools? He was like, "No, it's fine, it's okay." And then just further down the line, that was it. I was kind of getting called up to join the band, but I had a job at the time as well. I came straight out of school, worked in sort of local Italian delicatessen, and it did take some persuasion for me to join the band.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, our managers at the time had to come up to my mum and dad's house, to try and persuade, because they were like, your son, he's really young, he's right into the music, and and be great to have in the band, but he's also joining a band that are signed, so he will get a wage out of it and he'll get to travel the world. But I was so nervous about that. I was really panicky about doing things like interviews and playing live. That would, I'd be a bit scared about doing that. Recording I could maybe get by with, but everything kind of snowballed, and the more shows you got to play. I mean, the first show I was really tense, but then I got a really, a huge liking for it, and I haven't looked back really.
Thankfully, your parents did let you join the band. Obviously, you were signed to A&M, which was a huge label, so you got the big deal. With many bands, when they're starting off, that's the goal, isn't it, to get signed? But actually, that's really just the start of the hard work.
Yeah. Kind of on the ladder, then it's like you try not to think about anything else other than your band, than the songs that you're writing, and and even when we achieved the deal, we had all these demos, loads of songs, but our A&R guy was like, no, it's not strong enough, it's so when we had the deal, it took another, I think it was 87 and 89 the album came out, so it was 2 years of a constant writing in the studio 24 hours a day, which was, but I mean, you're young and you 24 hours a day in a studio was nothing, you know. You're like at that time, because you're so excited, but it just took, you know, the right people involved to help make the record as well. You know, we could only go by what we think is a great song, you know, and by a label, you know, saying, yeah, this could be better, work on this, work on that, and you know, and I think for a debut album, we came out with a great record, you know, first debut album. It took a lot of hard work and you know, determination to get it right, but I think we achieved as best as we could, you know.